necessary just in general. So let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hop on the rip.
Nice juke there from Khan that actually keeps him alive. Okay, action.
Yeah, flash body slam. This is a 1 versus 4. Good flash from Kuz, who survives for such a long time. But in comes Gorilla. They're trying to protect the Bloblets as BDD. The heroic entrance has to be avoided, picks up the kill, grabs first blood onto Beyond. Kuz manages to respawn, Khan turns it all around, and this 4 versus 1 turns into a 5 versus 4 the other way around.
34 minutes into the day, 15 minutes into the game, so much action it continues, looking for the turret dive.
Yep, not over yet. Gorilla, he will have to get the heck out of here as the Unbreakable saves him from once before. And that is sort of what happens. If it's a shield, then you don't get cancelled. In goes Beyond,
and it's
throws
fight
out
time.
The ultimate, gets nothing. It's going to be another Dragon going over to Longzhu. Do they actually want this? There's the kidnap onto Ian, but he's not the target that they want. He's going to fall down. Good quadra knock-up from Gorilla, but he's going to die. That's a 2 for nothing. A difficult one to actually deny this. That was close by Prey, but he doesn't get it.
Taking down the super tank that is the Zac.
Well, BDD should be able to find ADD here. This is why he's the upgraded version as the culling comes down. That is going to be BDD grabbing it. They're already doing a heck of a lot of damage to it. Half health on the Baron right now as Ian's going to come in. Beyond is nowhere to be seen. That's just going to be smited away. Now Longzhu have a man advantage heading over. Lost a lot of health as Ian, huge taunt, but BDD gets out of the way. The culling on Maha gets him completely out of the fight. And he's explosive cast away. That is not the direction that it wanted to go. As Ian has the heal from Maha, but it's Longzhu that have control of this fight. Oh my goodness, just the juggling of all of the aggro, maneuvering out of CC from Longzhu's players being a problem as far as using multiple buttons is concerned on the side of Lucian. But
Chains of Corruption misses.
He takes a lot of damage, but it's a good knockback. Equalizer comes in, decent positioning just to make sure that Prey and BDD are safe. The inhibitor goes down, heroic entrance does get a decent amount of CC in there, and the damage, the AoE's working out for MVP, but the kidnap, it's launched into an Ian. Just gets killed. It's like he was sucked up into the sky and never came back down.
And it was Ian, the super tank in the front line with Frozen Heart that they still, as 5 members, finally could take down in League of Legends.
Very clean. And it just doesn't look like MVP really had much of a way in this game. It seems the Zac was a stronger pick than the Galio, but ADD, he's going to get taken down. Khan just didn't want to get booped away.
That was actually sick. He flashed over his own ultimate to corral the Jace into standing on the equalizer. That was cute from Khan.
Very cute.
That was some advanced techniques. He's definitely been reading the further chapters.
Okay, teleport's going to come in. Khan's going to keep this minion alive. No fortification for this turret. This Prey should be able to get some free auto attacks. There's a double knock-up. Nice taunt comes in, but the knock-ups from everything that Longzhu are throwing out are working. The triple kidnap, and Longzhu's damage is gigantic. They will be able to wipe the floor with MVP. BDD throws a full culling in the face of Maha, and I feel like that is certainly a verb used to describe this game. It was a culling of MVP as Longzhu run right over the top. They're not going to let anyone remain alive. 12 kills to 2. It's a huge gold lead, and no more Nexus for MVP Game 1. Longzhu continue their Game 1 winning streak.
And Longzhu looks super clean in doing it. The sort of game where on the one hand, tension there.
Some reverse matchups towards the top side. It's an exciting draft.
Gets his way. Not enough harass to force him out of bot lane, and it's kind of fun to have the robot man back. It's been a long time.
Talk about forcing out of lane. Ian is now getting completely collapsed on. There's the flash kick. Beautifully played. Can't even.
Thing for MVP is it's not just one-off play. Look as they get 3 members into the bot lane at the same time. AD's already used his ultimate.
And they're going for the dive here as well. He overheats. He's doing a fair bit of damage to Kuz. As Gorilla, oh, the flash. That was a little bit unnecessary. They don't get the turret. Kuz does survive, but they go 1 for 1. And
it's not turret aggro, minion aggro and get away on a sliver of HP. Miscalculated in the bot lane. BDD's here.
All right, Beyond is having a rough time as once again we're going for another dive.
No Zac in this game, but it feels like there's one.
Yeah, BDD just easily picks that one up with another threaded volley. Takes a celebratory turret shot. One of my personal favorite kinds of turret shots, Papa Smithy.
BDD is so different to Fly, their previous mid laner.
Oh no, that's...
They wanted to complete.
That's suboptimal.
They wanted it to complete. They actually baited ADD to come through.
And talking about another DD, it is going to be, oh, BDD falling down. Prey should be able to answer this, but decent 1 for 1 once again. Oh no,
doesn't have the mana.
Prey! He just wants one piercing arrow, doesn't get there, so that's a 1 for nothing. ADD 2-1-0 now.
That's so literally
no one will understand that.
no one.
Yeah.
Well, that time the Chains of Corruption hits.
Yep, certainly will understand this one as ADD thrown into a bouncing castle. A few abilities missed. Vision there.
And they'll try and get a steal from beyond here. They have information. Goes in.
Yeah, but he just doesn't get it, and he gets a hook instead. Bad news. Prey's going to be able to grab himself a kill. BDD had already killed Max.
Of Ash Blitzcrank, you can still make things happen.
Oh dear.
As well.
ADD.
It's just going to be Longzhu making things happen.
Yeah, and they're just trying to get some assists on the board here to make their time worth it. Gorilla doesn't get one, unfortunately.
What happened in that particular scenario?
Well, that's just the tip, and all of the buttons land this time. The arrow comes in, but Gorilla probably happy to sit there and dance. Prey was sitting there as tasty little ducky. Oh, there's the shockwave. The combo comes in. Prey, he's still alive somehow. The seismic shove, and the Kha'Zix is dead. Prey somehow lives after all the buttons are thrown into him. Gorilla's not going to be as lucky, but they at least keep their AD carry alive, and that is jungler dead. But how many isolated fights do you have now apart from against Khan? Which means that there'll be a Kha'Zix on the bottom side of the map. Arrow is going to get eaten by Kaz. Hook comes in, but immediately cleansed.
Yep.
That was stunning. But it's 1 turret to 5. They need to start pushing things forward. As blind hook. And they immediately get the pick. That is going to be Gorilla going down. And MVP now with a 5 versus 4 advantage.
Coverage because they don't have vision on the blue side here of MVP.
Okay, that is going to be the answer, but Max does flash his way out. The hook lands onto Kaz, and the Cook kickback onto Beyond. May as well have kept it with Cook because he got cooked afterwards. It's now Maha. He's not going to get shoved back, but Longzhu, they're the ones that get the pick, despite some nice hook accuracy in that last exchange from Max.
Meanwhile,
another shockwave comes in. Khan, that was overly aggressive, buddy. Not sure what you were doing there. Get themselves the shockwave, so maybe they were trying to bait out big buttons, which is an alliteration that I can be proud of. However, Arrow flies forward. Oh my God, how did he get it? The dissonant steal from Kaz. You mentioned the juju of getting too many smite victories early on. Well, it's the next game, and he's certainly able to steal that one away. Oh my God, Ian may have just saved the game for MVP.
And it's Accelerator in the past 5 minutes, and now MVP, they're inching back into the game.
Out of the Jace and the Varus. Oh. Decent. Oh, Max. Cute idea. They don't get it. Hook lands, and the flash out of the shockwave, it just hula hoops as Longzhu look for their opportunity. Khan taking a lot of damage from Maha, but Longzhu on the other side of the fight.
Here we go.
Should be able to get this one. Doesn't get the knock up onto Maha, but lands the kick. Kuz redeeming himself on the Lee Sin. And Max, the last man standing. He shouldn't be able to push down anything more. Longzhu.
Take instantly. You can be at 50% HP, and instantly you can see what can happen. This will be the 5th kill. So delayed ace coming through
there
for the side. In fact, actual ace coming through from the side of Longzhu. Gorilla initiating and then flashing away from the shockwave. He wasn't interested in 1-for-1s. It was a 5-for-0. And Longzhu, they might come close to just ending the game.
That was just spectacular out of Gorilla as well. And Kuz, to wrap himself up, Kuz is baiting out a hook. They just, okay.
Optimistic.
Yeah, that was another one. Oh my God, the double shove once again. That was stunning. Gorilla's going to be able to grab Max. Nice double shockwave. But Gorilla's going to flash his way out, and the damage has been done. Longzhu haven't lost anyone. That's going to be 2 key picks. And they will be able to break this base apart. Khan still here. So much damage on this Jace. All the inhibitors are dead, and now it's just a matter of time before these Nexus turrets follow suit, Papa Smithy.
The timing of the seismic shove and flame makes it look like
Mary Poppins, and then playing in scrubs. Dude's got a long storied history. There's a big hook. Good flash from Khan. Saves his GA. And the Weavers will trap 3 members of MVP. It's just a matter of man advantage here for Longzhu as they take down Max as well. Good double shockwave once again. But Ian cannot be the only hero on this team. It's once again the same members that have been taken down. And Longzhu should follow Super Minions towards the Nexus.
Yeah,
once again.
It's 5v3, so the game should end here. Chasing on to Beyond, got nothing done on the Kha'Zix. He'll die as well. Game ends here, and Longzhu Gaming, double fire in their Infernals, double fire in their performances. We'll go this week, 4-0.
Yep, unbelievable. Well, not unbelievable, honestly, because we projected this, but it was the way they were able to pick up the victory. Longzhu, not at any stage, looked like they weren't going to be able to take down MVP, even after a dissonance Baron steal. Still so much control.